All right, here's your video. It's got a 1963 Vert. It's been painted about a year and a half ago. It's got a two-tone, which is the darker gray sides and the silver center. All the chrome and polish or stainless pieces have been repolished. So everything's been re-chromed or repolished or replaced and repolished or re-chromed. It's got these custom 17-inch billet wheels that I had originally ordered. They're actually the first ones because I designed them. Now a lot of people are copying these. 17s, and then you got the white walls, and the white walls, I don't know, I drive this thing every chance I can. Mostly the weekends. I mean, right now in California it's 78 degrees, so let's see. Center little strips were a factory option from Lincoln originally, and so I kept those on there. Everything's been pretty much the same. I didn't shave anything, I didn't take anything off. The little back pieces right here, I had somebody come in and paint them. It's not a sticker. It's got the original markers. The top works. Most of the time I have it down because it's in California and it is garaged. All the windows work. Everything goes up and down. So here's the interior. I've had seat belts installed. I got kids, so I had seat belts installed all around. Center console, that's the radio that controls everything. It's got a custom box in the rear with the amplifier that controls everything. Speakers on the back seat that I had installed for more rear sound, and then custom kick panels in the corner. I don't know. I had this done because they don't really make that to match the rest of the stainless on the. Most of it had wood on it, but all the wood was removed. The only thing I kept wood-wise was the steering wheel. Clock doesn't work, but I think that's typical on everything else. It's got two more speakers up here. Custom gauge, so you know where you're riding on the ride. What else? Everything works. This is custom too. Basically, I had the wood stripped. I had these chromed, and then I left the stainless to kind of contour. All the interior was done, I'd say 2 years ago. Everything was taken out of it, re-chromed. Let's see. What else do we have? Suspension is custom. It was done by a guy in Covina. So it's a one-off kit. It's not one of the ones that you see that these guys were all running. Let's see. It's got disc brakes in the front. It's a 65 conversion. And let's do this. We'll go over to the hood. So, I don't know if you can see it okay. Basically, the EFI is underneath that. I've had some parts replaced up here, some parts powder coated. It's got the oversized radiator. It's got the two 10-inch dual fans for cooling. Let's see. It had an aftermarket AC. You see the AC pump still there. I took it out. It was an aftermarket kit, and I mean, I didn't like it, so it didn't look good. It didn't flow. I mean, but if you wanted to hook it back up or put one in, I should say. I guess you could. So, custom floor mats that I had matched the carpet. I don't know what else is left. Stereo's there, it lights up, but it doesn't sound. I disconnected that. All the windlets, all the windows roll up and down. This is all the way up right now. So that's all the way up. And then let me just, well, that's another thing too here before I lower it down. You just turn the key on, let it surge, and you just turn the key without pumping anything, and the car turns on. It does all its self-timing, everything. I mean, there's no pumping, there's nothing. It's pretty awesome. I wish I would have done it a long time ago, but I've had it on there for about a year now. Excuse me. The motor's fresh, the tranny's fresh, the heads are fresh, all the gaskets are fresh. God, what else is there? I don't know. I mean, really, I'd hold on to this, but just it's time to buy a house, and need to use some equity that I have laying around, or some liquid asset money, I guess you could say. So I guess this is what it is. Okay, so let me, so this goes all the way down. So this thing, the way that I have it, it basically sits about a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch from the ground. Just in case the air ride, something went wrong, it'll still roll, where everybody else is kind of just lays flat on the ground. So at least if you had an air ride problem, you could at least move it. So I don't know if you have any other questions, let me know. But I've had the car for maybe 4 years, and you know, each year was something different. And I think I probably have really had it done the way that I've wanted probably in the last year and a half, and it's really just pride and joy. I've got a few cars, and this is just one out of my personal collection. Thanks.